All right, guys. So, just here at my house, and wanted to connect with you guys about a question somebody asked me today: what essential oils I use. What do I use on a daily basis? And I think that's a valid question, just from the perspective of, you know, what should I be using? And I know a lot of people will, like, say, take an oil. I'll show you back here. There's like an oil kit back here, and they will, you know, maybe just use Thieves every day to keep themselves kind of have this nice immunity boost during the day. So this is Thieves, and yeah, you could totally just use this every day. And I would do it like this. One drop on the bottom of my tongue underneath, and I lick it up and hold my tongue on the roof of my mouth. Spicy. It has clove in it and some other stuff. But a lot of people will just do that to help boost their immune system. When you're looking at daily consumption, though, I'm just going to go over what I do. Everyone is different, and everybody, you know, they use different things for different reasons. I use different oils to support different body functions, and that's what we do. So I will just show you some of the stuff that I use. I'm going to kind of point to them, and I guess I'll just go through my day from the morning until night, okay? Okay, so here goes. All right, so I brush my teeth with this one. So there's a couple different types of toothpaste that you can use, or I think there's 3. This is the one I use every single day and night. So I start my morning off with that because I can't stand morning breath. So I start with that. I take a shower. When I take a shower, I don't have it here because it's up in my bathroom, but I will do, what's it called? Valor Soap. And people ask me that all the time, like, about the whole Valor Soap thing. They say, like, what do you use to wash your face and to wash your body? I love Valor Soap, and that goes on my face and my whole body. And it is my face wash. So it's a makeup remover as well. It does great, okay? I don't use any special. I do use the lavender, Young Living lavender stuff. I have it right here. But I actually use this as a leave-in conditioner when I get out of the pool, which is kind of fun. So I leave it down here, but I use that as a leave-in conditioner. My hair shampoo and conditioner, though, is just regular stuff. I use a Dove product. I use the rose ointment on my hands, pretty much exclusively just on my hands, on the back of my hands. I have photographer hands from developing for too many years, so they're really wrinkly for a 41-year-old. So I just put that on, the rose ointment, and it just feels really good. Okay, after I get out of the shower, though, I put that on. I put oils on, so I'll go over the oils that I put on. Oh, actually, here. This is my Grapeseed Serum that I make, and every month it's different. And so many people ask, like, what's your face regimen? And it's different. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So right now, I could tell you it has sacred frankincense in it, helichrysum, and frankincense, and what else did we put in there? Hyssop and myrrh. So those are the, I think, 5 oils. I don't know where myrrh is. It's usually down, oh, there it is, usually down low. So I have a lot of other oils. A lot of people like Hawaiian sandalwood. I mean, there's a lot of oils, patchouli, elemi, that you can put in there. I change it every month. Right now I'm in love with what I've created, and that's what I'm using. So I've got sacred frankincense, helichrysum, regular frankincense, myrrh, and hyssop, okay? So that's my face regimen. I do that on my face. Come back to you guys here. I do that on my face, down my neck and my décolletage, and then the back of my hands. Then I take Purification. So let's see. And people ask about this all the time too, like, what do you use for your deodorant? I take Purification, and I do 5 drops in my hand. I rub them, and I rub my pits, and it's spicy. It definitely feels a little tingly, but I rub my pits, and then I rub my groin area. So again, it's just for deodorant purposes, and then I will put 2 drops on the bottom of my feet. That is my body deodorant. I'm not using any stick deodorant. I don't go through the, I'm a big make it simple. I like to keep things simple. And if I go to the process of making a deodorant, I don't know, I never do it. This works fantastic. I've never had any stinky problems, and I'm a stinky mess usually if I don't do it. And I can tell, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to put it on. So it's awesome because I can go and be like, Cool. Don't smell. You know, and I'll have my husband do the smell test. Like even after we cycle, it's kind of interesting that this works that well. So this is the deodorant. We're not really supposed to use that word, but because I guess that's more of a technical term. But this is my anti-stinky. I remember at convention it was so funny because somebody won Gary's boots. And they took them off his feet. And I mean, these are cowboy boots, so they're probably sweaty. And she was like, they smell like Purification. So that was kind of cute. So I do use that all the time. I do use this. I create it in small batches. So you guys are always wondering like what I create in small batches. This is my breathability thing that I roll back here down my jawline. Okay, so you can put that on your fingers. You can rub it along the side of your nose. This is neat. This has... be careful because that's going to make my eyes water now, but that's okay. It helps me breathe. I have some sinus issues, so it just helps me breathe, which I like. Just the peppermint gets in there, and what I have in there is what you guys all know, but for those of you who are new and wondering what I'm putting in there, it's lemon, peppermint, lavender, and copaiba, equal amounts. And I literally will do 10 drops of each and use this until it's gone. This is just an old... which I never used, I dumped it. But you know, you can get these sample bottles, and I keep this in my purse. And I have tons of these all over the house. So, and usually they're in these. So I have, this is my little trio here, and I have it with a metal fitment. Okay, that's more appropriate. I don't dilute it because you don't need to. The thing is, you can dilute this for kids. You should, because the peppermint's too spicy. But when I don't dilute it, it's not as like... I like to feel it work, and what's in it is peppermint, lemon, lavender, and copaiba, okay? And that's just helps me kind of feel clean and clear, which I love. So that's, yeah, you don't have to use, as an adult, anybody that's like, I don't know, 12 and up, even 10-year-olds can use it neat without being diluted, okay? So that's, I always put that on, and I'll put that on several times throughout the day. I know some people will take that in capsule forms, but I don't need to, so you figure out what's right for you. Okay, what else? I diffuse throughout the day different things. I don't diffuse all the time because, again, I'm lazy. So it just depends on what I'm doing and where I am. But I've got diffusers all over the house. I mean, literally, there's 2 in my son's room, 1 in my office, 2 in my bedroom, 3 down here. So just, you know, it just depends on what's going on. But usually I like to diffuse Stress Away or the Citrus Fresh. Or I love diffusing orange because I think it smells fantastic. So that's what I will diffuse, again, if I'm home most of the day. Okay, and then on the bottom of my feet, before I go out for the day, oh, and I back up, I put like a lotion on. A girlfriend of mine made for me a butter, like a buttercream thing. I always forget the name of it, but shea butter, body butter, that's it. And I use that. I probably will use it until it's done, and then I won't make it again because I'm too lazy. Remember, I'm the lazy girl that doesn't have enough time to sit here and make all these concoctions. So again, there's so many people that love recipes. I will try and find something that I can do in lieu of the recipe. So here's what I do for my lotion if I don't have time to get that. I use jojoba oil because it's technically a wax and it will stay on your skin more. So a lot of times when you use like rose hip seed oil or grapeseed oil on your legs feel dry like an hour later. So I use jojoba oil. I have a little bottle of it next to my bed. I pour a little bit, I'm talking like less than a dime size, and then I'll drop like a drop of lavender in there. That's it. And I'll rub it together and rub it all over. So again, easy. We don't want to complicate our lives here. Okay, and then I always am wearing a band. I like to have some diffuser thing going on, so I usually pick Stress Away. It's my favorite smell. You know, it's a good one. But I also will do Peace and Calming because I like that one too. Anything that I'm diffusing to smell, I want to love the way it smells. I know I teach on the whole psychology of smell thing. And if you don't like a smell, like a girl did a post today on motivation. Where is that one? And she said, everybody talks about motivation and it's such a good oil, and she was so excited to get it, and then she got it and she felt nauseous when she used it. And so the thing about that is you've got different body things going on, so you just have to know. I don't particularly like the smell of it, actually. It kind of doesn't make me happy either. So I put it on the bottom of my feet, and it does work. and I love it. It's actually a really good oil, but I'm going to put the cap back on right now because I don't really like it. And maybe that's because I'm lazy, because I told you guys I'm lazy. So normally, remember, the psychology behind essential oils is that you tend to not like the oils that you need the most. So I will come down and look, right? And lately, I've been using Release. Let it go. Okay, so, and I don't like the smell of this one either. And again, it's because I probably need it. It's not as bad as Motivation, but I put it on the bottom of my feet. So what I will do is I will sit here and get my foot up, drop a drop. They're totally dirty because we've been out at the pool. Oops, it's all over me now. Oh, it's going to smell nuts. But anyhow, I drop it and I'm rubbing my feet together, okay? So that's what I do. And it's gross. It's on my hands. It's going to kill me. So I'm going to rub it somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably end up smelling it at some point. Never waste your oils, ladies. Oh yeah, I don't like the smell of it. I'm not sure why. Want to say hi to everyone? No. So that is, again, I just look at what I might be into that day, and I will just look through these and see what I want. I use Thieves a lot, so when I started with Thieves, I do say, like, yeah, put a drop a day under your tongue if you can. If you don't like it and it's too spicy, you can do a drop of it in your palm of your hand, pull it up with your thumb, and stick it at the roof of your mouth, okay? So, and if that's too spicy, go ahead and put carrier oil and a drop of it, Thieves, and then, I need that light on. Thanks. And then stick it on the roof of your mouth. So just some tricks to do internally. So that's all the stuff that I do externally. And I use Valor a lot too. I like Valor, but we save it because it's out of stock right now. So I use it whenever I feel like I really want it. Okay, internally, the drop of Thieves helps your immune system. It just is a booster. It just helps overall immunity, okay? So, yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about Valor, me too. Okay, so with the idea behind ingesting them, that's a completely different ballgame for me. I've got a bunch of stuff that I do. So there's two different types of veggie caps I use depending on what I'm doing. This one is the thicker. These are thicker, longer dissolving time, so it takes longer to dissolve. And it will dissolve completely in your intestines. That doesn't mean that it doesn't dissolve in your stomach as well, because you'll still taste it eventually, but it'll take longer. And then I have other veggie caps that are much smaller, and I'll just show you here. Okay, so I've got this bottle full of capsules. I will take one, I will stand here, and I will grab what I want to grab. And I have these in order of how I use them. So I use peppermint, lemon, the ones that Young Living sells, I don't have them. I have these. These are aroma ready ones, and they're you know, so I don't know which ones they sell. I've never bought them because they're too expensive. Again, I'm looking for the whatever. They're just capsules. And technically, you guys, these are capsules from another company that I pull the crap out from inside because my kid can't swallow pills, and he eats this stuff that's inside in his applesauce, and I don't waste the pills. So I used to throw these all out. Now I just keep them all. So anyhow. Okay, I'll put 3 or 4 drops of peppermint, 3 or 4 drops of lemon, and 3 or 4 drops of citrus fresh. And then I top it off with carrier oil, which is just grapeseed oil. I do lavender only when I'm going to drive up to LA, so I would do like lavender, lemon, and peppermint, and that would be helping me to breathe because I'm very, very bad with the LA air quality. So that's the top ones here, and you can see I have stock of them. There's 4 peppermint here. I don't have a lot of stock like most people do, but 2 lemons, 2 citrus fresh, 2 cedarwood, 2 grapefruit, 3 lavenders. It's just because those are the ones I tend to go through a lot. I have Peace and Calming up here because that's the one I use the most in the day. And then Stressed Away, I like them in color order because I'm a little bit crazy. I don't use Cypress that often, and I don't use this. I use orange all the time, diffusing. Lemongrass I put in as well, so sometimes I'll grab lemongrass for a capsule, depending on how I'm feeling. Anyhow, that is a great one. Purification, Thieves. I've got my little bag here. I use, because this is a travel bag, that I have capsules, and I use cinnamon bark every single day as well. So that one I just stuck back in here, but yeah, cinnamon bark and spearmint I use every day as well. So those are, no, lemongrass is for, it opens up your circulatory system really well. So it's a good one for that. So anyhow, it's good for a lot of things. Look it up, but that's why I use it. Okay.